Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The Spurs have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
We have arrived at Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals, and we're set to bring you all the action right here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle, and it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. No good on the 3. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Paul passes to Barnes. Here's Castle. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Vassell outside. And here's Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Outside Barnes. Over Randle. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Outside Edwards. Here's Reid. Now Randle. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here is San Antonio. Outside Paul. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Reid. Such a wide open look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Conley with the ball. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Pass to Castle. It's Barnes on the wing. Right wing. Wembanyama screen. Here's Castle. And he drops that one in. Castle's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
Left side, Edwards. Pass to Randle. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Castle. Goes up on the baseline. Edwards pulls it in. And here's Randle. Shot from the low post is good.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Wembanyama against Reid. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama. Reid with the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Barnes passes to Paul. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Paul. Paul hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Reed, a screen on Barnes. For three, Randall gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Paul finds Barnes. Fox outside. Fires for three. San Antonio again can't hit. Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Edwards. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Edwards got 5 points.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Fox, the pass to Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Conley. Outside for Wembanyama. Fox outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. Fox, that's good.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Randall. Outside Conley. Reed for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Paul. Wembanyama double teamed. Stolen by Conley. It's stolen by Fox. to the left wing. Paul against Edwards. Paul shot is off.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Reed, and it's good for two. Reed's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
Spurs trail by 4. Fox outside. Wembanyama, high post. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. Here's Castle, and he sinks the 11-footer. He has 6.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Conley passes to Reed. Now Conley. Edwards looking for an opening. Reed for 3. Nails it from 3. Reed's got 8 points. And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Barnes finds Fox. Here's Castle. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
And how's that for a response? Castle coming back with the revenge 3.
Here's Conley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Reed. Edwards with it. Outside Conley. Reed, a screen on Paul. Paul against Conley. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's Paul. Fox right side. That misses. And a chance to tie it. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Randall inside. Wembanyama on it. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. So it's Minnesota now. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Just 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Spurs have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Outside Paul. Fox left side. The shake. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Minot's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards comes in for Clark. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Sohan's checked in for Chris Paul. And he's good on the second.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian Devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5.
Wow!
And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Fox. Shakes him. And he takes it up and lays it in. Fox has got 5 now.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
1 minute left in the first. Pass to Minot. Now Alexander Walker. Here's Minot. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Fox, the pass to Johnson. The 15-footer. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. There's the triple. Rebound San Antonio. Vassell outside. Here's Fox. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. This is his second trip to the line in the game. Drops. He ties it up. And Minnesota making a change here. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top, up 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. Glad to have you back. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Here's Fox. They've got Rudy Gobert. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Ingles in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Vassell can't get it to go.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Edwards against Vassell. And the basket is good. He got it to go and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
Now here's Fox. Johnson for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Now here's Clark. Out to the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Fox. For three, DiVincenzo on target from range. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fox deciding where to go with it. The teardrop. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 5. Clark, the pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards with it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Throw good, Edwards. Both good from the line that time. Spurs trail by 7. Fox outside. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the shot goes in. Mamukelashvili's got his first points of the game.
Smart move by Fox off the pick and roll, passing to a ready scorer.
Here's Edwards. 12 points for him. Gobert with a screen on Vassell to the paint. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. Sohan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Edwards. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Vassell. Spurs trail by 7. Sohan, the pass to Fox. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Vassell against Edwards. Shoots over Vassell. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Edwards got 14 points for the game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Fox. He's got 9. Lets it go from deep. Clark grabs the board. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. Goes up on the wing. Again, the miss by Edwards. Spurs trail by 7. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Minnesota shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Julius Randle comes in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Free throw drops for Clark.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Fox against Edwards. Fox left side. Buries it down low. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Reed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, guarding Reed is hard. This guy is a big who can hit threes. He can drive the ball, beat you inside. So you have to track him all over the floor.
And that one falls for Reed.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reed's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words right now.
McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And San Antonio also making a switch. Branham's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 9. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
San Antonio shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for Branham. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Fox against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And a missed layup. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Castle. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Conley against Paul. Reed sets a screen. Here's McDaniels. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Castle. Randall against Barnes. 6 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And San Antonio with a change here too. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Both free throws good from Barnes.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Outside Reed. Back to Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Conley. Finished off the break. Conley's got his first basket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Paul. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Conley passes to Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Reed can't hit. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama. Impressive.
Well, he's not the thickest guy, but Wembanyama can bully his way inside when he needs to.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Randall. Outside Conley. Six on the shot clock. Vassell with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Paul with it. Beyond the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Inside, Randall. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They came into the second quarter determined to get the ball inside, and it's paying off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Here's Castle. 9 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Conley passes to McDaniels. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Vassell. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Wembanyama finds Paul. Vassell outside. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves lead by 5. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. There's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Randall. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Here's Vassell. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Paul. Pass to Barnes. Left side, Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby!
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Randall. He's guarded by Barnes. Fades back. That shot is off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Game 4 is always important, but does this game mean a little more to them, Shaq?
No doubt, Ernie. If they lose this series, it's finito. Done. They're not coming back from 3-1.
Hey, I have to agree with the big fella. Another loss, better get the fishing gear ready.
Ooh, high stakes. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
San Antonio with the ball. 2-point game on the court for San Antonio. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. 5 to shoot. For the tie. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Reed a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Timberwolves shooting about 47%. A nice number. Pass to Randall. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Paul passes to Vassell. A shot from the mid-range. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Vassell's got 5 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Conley's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Castle. McDaniels with the rebound.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Good work there as it goes.
And Randall is a gamer, someone who's experienced at overcoming intense coverage from this area of the floor.
Spurs trail by 4. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Castle. And here's Vassell. Hits the trifecta. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
And Minnesota has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Edwards. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. San Antonio with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Castle. He's got 11. Here's Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall, but he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Free throw drops for Randall. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside Barnes. Vassell outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. McDaniels passes to Randall. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Barnes. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Randall's got 16 points now.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Outside Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Conley. And Paul gets it to go.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Now Edwards. He's got 14. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 3, and Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. On defense, the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Wembanyama down low. Reed defending. And the shot's good.
Well, Wembanyama can do it all, but the coaching staff would like to see him stay in the paint as much as he can.
It's Edwards on the wing. Out to DiVincenzo. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Conley passes to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Now here's Vassell. Give him 8. Barnes, it's good.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Edwards against Vassell. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Edwards. The Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. There's a screen. Here's Fox. Oh, and Reed with a block. Fox against Edwards. To the middle. Here's Randall. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Fox outside. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
And here's Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Conley. It's stolen by Fox. With the teardrop, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, he's been playing this game a few years now, so CP3 knows how to draw contact and get to the line.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And he drops the first. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And he makes both free throws. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Randall inside. He's against Sohan. Randall can't hit. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I love how aggressive they've been. They've been taking it right into contact, and then they're going to the line and converting.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
That one's off. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
We got this.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Johnson. Poke loose. DiVincenzo with the steal. Randall outside. The 3. Knocked loose.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Sohan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First one falls.
Yeah, with how physical a game Sohan plays, you'd expect him to be at the stripe more.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. DiVincenzo with it. Outside, Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Randall. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Fox, right side. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Wesley, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both shots good from the stripe. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. DiVincenzo, the pass to Clark. He buries it from 3. Clark's got 6. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
San Antonio trailing here. Fox left side. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Clark. Now Alexander Walker. Back to Clark. Clock at 6. Here's Randall. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Fox outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Fox has got 6 here in the quarter. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be back in a moment. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
We got to really snatch the ball. You know, it's a real physical game. We've had a lot of times where we could have gotten control of a 50-50 ball, and they're getting it. They're being real physical. You got to grab it, snatch it, like it's the end of the world if you don't get that loose ball.
And Greg Popovich knows a few things about competing, knows how to push his guys' buttons.
Yeah, it's the toughness he's emphasizing here. Not challenging his guys per se, just telling them the truth.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Clark in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Fox. And Gobert with a block. And they'll get another chance. Outside Johnson. Mamukelashvili passes to Fox. Again, the miss by Fox. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Clark. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, he had just enough breathing room to sink that layup. The defense was there, but not quick enough.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now Fox. Floats one. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Clark in the post. Sohan covering. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Edwards. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Fox. Over Gobert. Fox can't get that one to fall.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Back to Clark. Gobert with a screen on Fox. And here's Clark for 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. 0 rim protection, unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. To the inside, Clark. And the layup is good off the glass. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Fox against DiVincenzo. And it's Fox missing.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And stolen by Clark. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Mamukelashvili, defended by Gobert. Fox against DiVincenzo. And rejected. Right side Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. Sohan with some nice D. Spurs trail by 7. Fox outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fox has got 24 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Edwards brings so much power to his game inside.
First free throw is good. And Minnesota with some changes. Minot's checked in for Clark, and Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Castle's checked in for Johnson, and it's Paul in for Champagny. And both free throws good for Edwards. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Castle. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. Minnesota again missing. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Here's Barnes, fades away and sinks a tough shot.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Now here's Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
And the long reach of Wembanyama. Certainly one of the more feared shot blockers in the league.
Out to the right wing. Wembanyama screen. Castle for 3. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Fox against Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
Free throw good, Edwards. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Randall comes in for Minot, and McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. He does not get the second one.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
To tie it up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Castle. On the wing, Vassell. Outside Barnes. There's a screen. Fires in the triple. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Randall outside. And he gets the bucket. Randall's got 22.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
And here's Paul. This game is so close. One or two plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama screen. Barnes, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Reed sets a screen. Fires from deep. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Edwards.
Well, look, Conley's known as a great passer, but he's also a fantastic three-point shooter.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Outside Paul. From outside the arc. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Puts up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. Reed defending. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Conley with the ball. There's a minute 59 left in the 4th quarter. Randall inside, working on Barnes. Randall, good.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Inside. Oh, deflected. Wembanyama's shot is good.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Conley against Paul. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason, chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Now here's Wembanyama.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Wembanyama, pass to Paul. Reed against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Nas Reed.
Well, you can see how competitive Wembanyama is. He went with the pump fake, knowing he could get to the line.
Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Left side, Edwards. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Barnes. That one a little long. And Minnesota with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards is doubled. Randall outside. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. On offense, here is San Antonio. 4-point game. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's a 3 from Paul. It doesn't go for him. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.